What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy. Here's my movie review of The House with the Clock in Its Walls, directed by Eli Roth, starred Jack Black, Cate Blanchett, Owen Vaccaro, excuse me if I pronounced the name wrong, and the rest of the other casting crew. And in this film, a young orphan named Louis helps his magical uncle in locating a clock with the power to bring about the end of the world. I watched the trailers for this movie. It kind of looked interesting. It kind of like, I don't know. It had Jack Black, Cate Blanchett, so I said, hey, what could go wrong? Saw the movie. It's okay. It's fine. And it's not a super movie. It's fine. The things I liked about this movie is it takes place in the old days where basically the kid is like an orphan, Louis, 10-year-old, where his parents passed away and now his uncle is going to take care of him. I like that part where it leads on where he goes to his uncle's house and he finds weird things and it really frightens this kid. And that's the one things I thought was really good in this movie, because there's stuff in his house that just was terrifying this kid, because he doesn't know his uncle's a warlock. So that's one thing he ended up knowing later on in the film, that his uncle does magic. And I thought those things really worked in this film, because if you're a kid and you go to one of your uncle's house or something, or your family members, and you see things in the house that you're not familiar with and don't know what it's about, that would kind of terrify you. And I thought that was the great thing that this film was offering, showing a little kid that's, and the thing in the movie, he's 10 years old. So that was like kind of like intimidation, like he was just scared. Because if I was his age, I'd be like, oh, this looks creepy. Cause I felt creeped out in this movie on some parts. Like, and I'm a grown adult, so when I saw this movie, I was like, wow. Huh. It just had me, I did not know what was going to happen. And then later on in the film, the kid wants to know this and that, because sooner or later, at one scene, it just freaked him out so bad, he was like, what was going on? And Jack Black's character was telling him a lot of things in this film. And I thought that was really good, because his character, since he's a warlock, he was telling this kid how this and that, his families and stuff, and what's going on, like the magic and stuff, and all the stuff going on in this house. He really was telling him all this stuff, and it was really interesting. And I got really invested in that. There's a couple of things I thought really worked in this film, is the different designs of the things in the house did look good. I really thought the house really looked neat. It had stuff there, the colors and stuff. I really like this, how this movie had so much of the craft that looks like a haunted house type thing, because since, like I said, Jack Black's character does matching and stuff, the house supposed to look like a little things here and there, supposed to look like this thing where it designs and stuff that doesn't look normal in a house, basically. So I thought that was fine. I really actually enjoyed that. I really liked it. One of the things I think is good in this movie is the casting. Jack Black as the uncle in the house with the warlock magic, he was great. Jack Black was so freaking phenomenal here. I think Jack Black does good in some movies. He does whatever works for him. And this one, it really worked well. I thought he was great as the character. Cate Blanchett, I forgot to mention early on in this review, she's good too. Cate Blanchett, always perfect. She was like the neighbor of Jack Black's character, and they both always have these little jokes at each other. They call each other names and stuff. They insult each other with jokes. I thought that worked well, and the chemistry was great. I couldn't imagine when I saw the trailers and saw Jack Black and Cate Blanchett in the same movie. I was like, that might be interesting. It worked perfectly. The chemistry was great, and Cate Blanchett was really good, because she gives some dialogue to the kid, gives him things, tells him stuff, the weird stuff in the house when the kid was talking about weird, and she's like, there's nothing wrong being weird, and she goes on with the nuts and the cookies. I thought that was really good. I thought that part of her character was really done well, and the stuff she does in this movie was great, and I really liked her character a lot in this film. There's other things I thought in this film that really worked, like where the kid does things where Jack Black's character told him not to, and then the kid ends up doing it, showing his friends. That's when things get really things doesn't go really well. And that was like, oh. When that happened, I was like, okay, there's some stuff that's going to happen. One of the things I think, if you're growing up watching my review, please, this movie has some disturbing things in here. And I think you should watch this movie first and determine should your kids watch it, because there's things that's kind of disturbing here, and I don't think a kid will handle it. There's some kids in the movie theater that was kind of a little terrified on some of these scenes, and some parents had to close their eyes. So I recommend you checking this out first and then again, because I don't think this is a kid-friendly thing, and I think it says it on IMDb and other things when I looked it up, because I was like, this movie is not for kids. There's some stuff here. And I don't mind it, but there's some stuff that was just like, felt horror-based. And I give the director, Eli Roth, some credibility how he did this film, because he just did a recent film that wasn't great. And let's don't think about that movie. Let's just say that was a mistake. Eli Roth directing in this film is great because he added this little scare to it a little bit and make you frightened as an adult or as a younger audience. He added this thing in there where you felt like you should be scared in this house. Like if you go in this house, it's like, oh. Like certain parts in this film, I really like the direction it was going for. And the screenwriting is a little bit okay here. I say some parts I wanted to see more fleshed out here and there. And that's what leads on to my negatives. I wish the movie went a little bit more on the storyline, because the movie length is like an hour and 40 minutes. I would prefer it to be a little bit 2 hours to at least see more of that stuff, like the magic and stuff. Because Jack Black's character did teach the kid a little bit of the magic stuff, but I want to see a little bit more like boom boom action magic stuff. But that's okay. I mean, the story was good enough, but I just want to see more of it fleshed out. And there's one villain that shows up that Jack Black knows. He's kind of like, to me, like a one-note villain. He just like shows up like he's evil and stuff. He gave me chills, but later on, like around the third act, he was kind of like, just got going like quick. That's just me. I just thought his villain was kind of a little bit weak. Also, the humor in this movie was kind of a hit and miss for me. Mostly it's a miss. Some of it just fell flat. I just didn't really care for. But when it was Jack Black and Cate Blanchett, like I said in my review, when them two were talking junk to each other, there were some funny moments out of that I actually was giggled a little bit. But overall, just the humor, just some of it just didn't land for me. And I was just, okay. But that's just the film itself. Overall, I thought the film was kind of okay. It was fine. Would I watch it like a couple times on Blu-ray? Probably one time or two. But it had some parts, like I said, was good. But I want to see more come out, like boom, pow. But that's just overall what I feel about the movie. I think it's worth the watch. Like I said, I recommend grown-up seeing it. Now, if you think if your kids can handle it, like I guess by like 11 or 12 or something like that, or 10, if they seen like Harry Potter or other films like that with creepy little things like that, maybe they won't be afraid of it. But I'm just giving you a heads up to check it out first, then let your kids see it. I'm going to give this film a B-. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you think about the film? Did you like it or not? Let me know. And tell me, what is the aspects you thought was good or bad of the film? Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button. That's why I can see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.